If you're a female, it may be 46 for you, but because if you do not handle your biology well, in the Western societies, they talk about midlife crisis. It usually starts around 33, 34 years of age. Suddenly people don't know what to do with themselves, life getting meaningless, or though Balavastha is up to 12, it's the 8.5 years where you're a real child. If you take two solar cycles, which is 24 years or little less than that, add 8.5 years to it, it will become 32 and 3/4 or something like this. So when these two cycles end, plus the Balavastha, this is the time when your life could take on a different level of propulsion. If you have prepared yourself well, either with education or some skill or yoga or dimensions of your life, if you have prepared yourself on any of these things, that is the time when it can propel, or that is the time when it can start crashing. In the Western societies, they talk about midlife crisis. It usually starts around 33, 34 years of age. Suddenly people don't know what to do with themselves, life getting meaningless, or those who are successful, they find traction and suddenly they explode into different levels of success or well-being. All this can happen because within the system, it has completed a certain cycle, either it can take off or it can crash. Because how positive it becomes at the age of 32 to 33 years of age, this will largely determine the trajectory of one's life and impact in the entire life. If life doesn't really take off at that level, then you may do well, but you will never fly. That you can never fly, that's a wrong thing to say, but difficult. You need more fuel to fly. This is why we set up sadhana for below 33 years of age, so that they prepare, they organize their internal geometry in such a way, when life wants to burst forth, you have the necessary fuel to do it. If you miss this 33 years of age, well, if you are a male person, 42 is another time when there is another upsurge. If you're a female, it may be 46 for you, but because if you do not handle your biology well, 46 may become more troublesome than possibilities. But there are many possibilities. When a woman reaches 46 years of age, she can break through her limitations big way because her energies are transforming naturally. When you hit 60, in many ways, your fundamental structure within the system is changing. You are not much of a man or not much of a woman unless you are in your head. A whole lot of people burst forth at this time, but by then lot of people are sick, they got various problems and they're carrying baskets of karma on their head. Because of this, by 60, their back may be bent and they're defeated and their visits are only to medical spaces, If you've gone there, you will miss that bus also. But 60 is a tremendous possibility. If you're a married person, when you become 60, married once again to the same person. You have to specify this today. But for all this, you must at least keep yourself in a reasonable shape and form. You become sick in various ways, then that possibility will not be available. So if you're below 33, best to hit the 33. This one thing you must do. There are 1,000 issues in the world, but you are not the issue. This much you do, then you don't worry about these times. You are 33, 34, 35, you can fire up any time. But in terms of preparation, up to 33, 32 years and 7 months, to be reasonably precise, if you done enough preparation in reorganizing your geometry, your energetic processes, your thoughts, your emotions, if you settle these things, then life will open up like a burst.